Hi, today is June 20th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 947 for the year, Batches. The Mrs. T's Pierogies box now announces that the product is made in batches. And I was like, oh, how good to know, but like, how big are the batches? And the Mrs. T's box was like, you caught me. You're not one of the customers who can be taken in by advertising that suggests that our product is made in small batches, but in fact says no such thing. And in fact, the batches that we make our product in may in fact be even larger than the batches we used to make them in before we started advertising on our box that our product is made in batches. The box went on to say, you are obviously a smart shopper over whose eyes the wool cannot be pulled, the kind of consumer who we at Mrs. T's would be proud to count as one of our customers. I was as unimpressed by the box's attempt at flattery as I was by its batches bullshit, so I proceeded down the fairway aisle and quickly completed my shopping. Poem number 948, Everywhere Else. Speaking of supermarket tricks, that one would only fall for if one was an idiot. There was a grocery store that used to run commercials with the slogan, savings you won't find everywhere else, which at the very first sounds like it is saying something, but it actually isn't saying anything. Because if I look in my chest of drawers and don't find any savings there, then I have proved the truth of the commercial's claim. Sometimes I can be amused when my intelligence is insulted, but usually not. Poem number 949, Unfamiliar Tea. I just took a sip of some unfamiliar tea, and I remembered that instead of my usual, I tried the pomegranate green tea sample that the Republic of Tea included with my last order. They include these samples in the hopes that I will try one and say, fuck me, that's good tea. But I never say that. I never think the samples they send are as good as the tea I bought with intention. Still, it's not as stupid as some of the things that some other companies that won't remain nameless do. Poem number 950, Can. I don't remember what supermarket it was that had the stupid savings you won't find everywhere else commercial, but I'd like to think it wasn't ShopRite, because I always enjoyed their Can commercial. Now, ShopRite does the Can, selling lots of brands of everything in cans. I want to quote the entire song because it's so clever, but let me just quote one more couplet because this one was eliminated from some of the later versions. From applesauce to zucchini, it's a can savings spree. My hat is off to whoever wrote this wonderful song, and of course the animated can dancers dancing atop the cans just makes the commercial all the more fun. Those ShopRite motherfuckers really knocked it out of the park with that one. Poem number 951, Rack and Pinion. At least one car company, and I believe it was more than one, used to advertise that their cars had rack and pinion steering. The ads would announce it like it was the greatest thing in the world, like it was the epitome of modern automotive design. Maybe it was at the time, but Wikipedia tells me that the rack and pinion system has been around since the 15th century. Even I thought it sounded cool back in the day, but if I had a car, I might prefer power steering. Poem number 952, Just Did It. When the advertisement told me to just do it, I just did it. But I'm pretty sure that the it I did was not the it that the advertisement was telling me to do. And the last poem of the day, poem number 953, Just Beat It. Coca-Cola used to advertise that you can't beat the real thing. Well, I just beat it. Twice. But I'm pretty sure that the real thing that I just beat was not the real thing the advertisement was telling me I can't beat. Alright, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.